Tonight, a CBS 2 investigation. A special federal strike force has been working for more than a year to get the influx of guns off Chicago streets.
They are targeting the worst of the worst gun traffickers. But is it working? CBS 2's Megan Hickey's been digging into that strike force. And Megan, what have you found?
Well, Jim and Marie, so far the strike force has caught over 50 suspects red-handed here in the Northern District of Illinois. U.S. Attorney John Lausch says they've gotten plenty of help from our neighbors. You probably haven't heard of the firearms trafficking strike force. But since July 2021, they've been working behind the scenes on some of the highest profile gun cases in the Midwest.
Things happen for the wrong reason. I really don't want to talk more about it. It happened, so.
For example, tracking down this guy, Jamel Danzy, the Indiana straw purchaser who bought a gun at the request of a convicted felon who was charged with shooting and killing Officer Ella French last summer.
Where we have, a crime, a horrific crime like that, where we're able to, we have the firearm, and ATF is able to work with local law enforcement on both ends.
U.S. Attorney John Lausch tells me the strike force has strengthened their connections with other U.S. attorneys across the Midwest in places where the guns are often bought before they're used in Chicago area crimes.
And we've seen it make a difference here.
And that's not all the strike force has been up to. They've been recruiting allies, like in this case where the manager of a South suburban car wash was busted for trafficking more than 35 ghost guns, machine guns, and rifles. The feds used a high-ranking gang member turned informant to record audio and video of the transaction.
It allows us to get, kind of a behind-the-scenes look as to what's actually happening and to really help us identify, who the main targets are and to help us bring them to justice.
Lausch says a lot of the work with the ATF has been data-driven, looking at multiple purchases made by the same person and time to crime, how long after a gun is bought before it's recovered at a crime scene.
To try and piece crimes together and to really identify the path of a gun and how it's used in violent crime.
Now, Lausch says 1 year in, the strike force is here to stay in Chicago. They've also been working closely with the Chicago Police Department's gun investigations team. In the newsroom, Megan Hickey, CBS 2 Investigators.
Megan, thank you.